this is a continuation from the past two parts of near-death experiences. Please refer back to the first two parts to understand where I'm going with this one. So every day as you prepare to die, I wanted to go to bed. It's late. It's already headed towards 12 a.m. Maybe it's already 12 a.m. So we're technically in Monday right now. It was Sunday when I maybe started shooting it or started conceptualizing this video. But now it's Monday, right? 12 a.m. or so. And the reason I'm making this video is because it's important I get it out. If I die at night, I don't think I will, by the way. But let's just say if I were to, or tomorrow, or a week from now, or 2 weeks from now, I want you to know that I've made as much peace with God as I possibly can. And I want you to know that whether, if you're my family member or my friend, I want you to know I've made my peace with God. And I make my peace daily as much as I possibly can. And I fight. And I don't have a life full of vices, if any. And I'm a grateful person, and I love as hard as I possibly can, and I forgive as hard as I can, and I put as much strength and energy into my life as I possibly can, and I love my family as much as I can. And so this is when I prepare to die. I don't carry judgment or heavy judgments in my heart, or heavy anger or heavy resentment. I don't carry that. I do my best to work every day with a level of light and purity. Do I always achieve it? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I do have my mistakes and my errors in those respects, but I will tell you that I do my absolute best. I do my absolute best. So prepare to die. What if today was the last day? What if today was your last day? Write down what you would do and start from there. Okay? And go from there. I wrote down, what if today was my last day? I'd meditate. I'd work out. I'd make a YouTube video. I'd tell my family how much I love them. I love you. I'd tell my friends how much I love them. I love you. I'd make a move on somebody that was single that I could date potentially. I've done that. You know what I mean? I've meditated today. I'd make a YouTube video. Here we are. I'd play guitar. I haven't played guitar, but I've learned how to play guitar, but I need to get back on the guitar. I want to get back into music. That's one thing that this has taught me. I want to get back into music. Fitness has been something that I'm so passionate about, and and I think once the fitness of my life starts sort of going on autopilot to a degree, I want to start playing music again. President George Bush, he paints. So there's plenty if we have the time, let's expand our horizons, right? I'd build a company, right? I'd do my best to be the best. So those are some things. And so write down your list of what you would do if you were going to die today, and then start working from there. If you can face death and keep fighting, you're doing pretty good. If you can face death and keep fighting, you are doing pretty good. What that means is, let's say you face death. You've gone through your own car accident, like some of my friends have too. Once you face it, that you just went through that, and you're willing to get back up. I drove past where I had an accident already a few times. I've already been on the expressway a few times. I've already been in accidents. I'm back on the road. I'm back into helping people with Advocare. I've already talked to people about the 180. I've already, trained some people. I was training people 3 days later. Once I got a vehicle, I'm back in the game, taking risks. Because the thing is, if I could have died and I didn't, that means I have a fighting shot. So it's time to fight. And if you have that respect, you have that perspective, after facing a near-death experience, you're doing pretty good. Did you leave enough love here? Did you leave enough love here that would be my only regret, I feel, in this path. Did I leave enough love here? Let's just say that concrete wall would have taken my life. Lost control of the car, got hit. Let's just take a step back and see if things could have gone differently. What would I have regretted? What would I have regretted? The thing I would have regretted is not have poured enough love, trust, humility, vulnerability, and love into the world. And I think that as you hear that would have been my biggest regret. More discipline, more vision. As you hear that regret, if I would have gone, I think it makes sense to why I'm making this video now. I think it makes sense as to why I'm making this video now. Because this is about vision, this is about vulnerability, this is about truth, this is about love, this is about clarity, this is about documenting a confession, this is about guidance, this is about, you could say, a message from the other side of sorts, lessons that you can only get when there's an airbag. where there's an airbag, and the only reason that airbag is being deployed is because shit hit the fan. So these are lessons you can only get when shit hits the fan. Okay? And that's why I'm making the video. And yeah. Listen, as you see this video, I think the biggest error you can do is not take these hard-earned lessons from, that's sure to make you older, put your life at risk, take a few days out of your life, because I'm sure these kind of things don't necessarily just, because I'm alive, I'm sure this traumatic experience isn't going to just like escape from my body. My body is beat up. I have a black eye. Almost broke my wrist here, my arm. Who knows what could have happened. And I don't know what's going to happen. All I know is that the video's made. I'm glad I did it. But you, the viewer, the biggest error that you can make is to not take this message from my heart and apply it to your own life and think that you have all the time in the world. It's been said, your problem is you think you have time. And that would be the biggest thing, is to think, the biggest error you have is to think that you have all the time in the world to achieve what you need to achieve. And I'm making this video because I don't think that we do have all that time. We're down to the last play here, or on some level this feels like the last play, like maybe 2 quarters left, maybe this is halftime. But the first half has flown by. And what can we make the next half? What can we do to make the next half just the most amazing time ever? And those are the questions I'm working with, and that's why I've made this video. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I'd love to hear what you have to say about near-death experiences. I'd love to hear your thoughts, maybe your wishes for yourself or myself or whatever. Thank you for those that did take the time to wish me well, a speedy recovery. Thank you for those that helped me in getting a car. Thank you to those of you that helped, period, that just helped. Thank you. I'm completely humbled by the level of love that I've received, and I want to give more and more love. I mean, I don't think the next 10 years or anything will be easy. The next 20 years will be easy. I just know that that's what I feel. That'd be my only regret if I didn't love enough. There's Jacob Adams signing off on this very somber topic. I wish you an amazing day, week, life. If I don't hear from you, I'm sure I'll see you on the other side, or subscribe or share or whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. Peace.